Action. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you guys can see, it is TasteBud Tuesdays. Now, today's rendition of TasteBud Tuesdays is gonna be on the healthier side in a way. It's not super healthy, but it's hearty. Let me just say that it's hearty. So today we are going to make some turkey burgers and some veggies to go along with it. I wanted to do something that would kind of tailor towards people who may want to live a healthier lifestyle, eat some healthier food choices. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys. Now, as you guys can see, I do have a handy dandy drink here with me, which is not so healthy. However, if you are interested in what this is, please be on the lookout for tomorrow's Wednesday on Wind Down Wednesdays to see what this is and how we made it, okay? So, let's start cooking. All right, so as I told you guys, I'm gonna make some turkey burgers and some veggies, and I'm gonna start off with my turkey burgers. So I'm just going to move all of my veggies to the side. And I'm also going to go ahead and turn on my oven. I'm gonna put my oven on 375 degrees because we are going to put our turkey burgers in the oven to cook. So now that we've got that out of the way, let me just go ahead and show you guys what I already have. So here I have my mixture for my sweet potatoes. I kind of put some stuff together in here for my sweet potatoes, and I will talk about that a little bit later. I have my onions here with some celery, fresh basil, all of that in there. I have my herbs in here, and then my spices, which consists of a little bit of sea salt. I think I used maybe a half a tablespoon of sea salt, some garlic salt, garlic, paprika, cayenne pepper, regular pepper, and something else in here that I can't remember. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I've got my avocado oil because I'm going to actually pour the avocado oil into my turkey here. And I like to use the Jennie-O turkey. I do get this from Sam's. It comes in a double pack. And I've also got my peppers here that I'm going to just go ahead and start chopping up. All right, so as you guys see, I've already gone ahead and I'm finished doing my my peppers. So now I'm going to take all of my ingredients and I'm just going to dump it into my turkey. And I'm gonna use gloves because you guys know, like I said in my last video, I don't like to touch meat, food, and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna use some gloves, and I'm going to go ahead and add all of my ingredients to my turkey so that we can get a good flavored turkey. Now, for some people, child, this glove ain't all right. Ooh, child. All right, there we go. Where's the baby? But no. Okay, so some people, they might see this and they may think that the peppers are a little bit big, but I like a little bit of texture in my turkey burgers, especially when it comes to like my peppers and veggies and stuff. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add that to it, and I've added that to that. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my onions as well. And you don't have to put as much as I'm putting in here. You can just kind of put to your liking. I'm adding my herbs to this, and then my seasoning blend that I kind of put together. Turkey can sometimes be a hard kind of dish to season, but just do it the best you can, and I'm pretty sure it'll turn out just fine. So I'm just going to take some avocado oil. There's really no mixture to that, just enough to kind of give it an extra little oomph, I guess. Because as you guys know, turkey can sometimes be very dry. So I found that if I put a little bit of oil inside of it, it kind of helps with that dryness. Our oven is ready. So now it is time to make the patties. So I've gotten my pan here, and I'm actually going to drizzle a little of that oil in my pan, and we're just going to start mixing this all together. Now you can add breadcrumbs to this if you like, but like I said, I'm trying to keep this as healthy as possible, but the breadcrumbs will help it to adhere to each other. The breadcrumbs will help it adhere a little bit better, but I mean, I don't have an issue with keeping mine together. So yeah, I'm not gonna add any breadcrumbs today. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's all mixed up in there, and I love the way Jennie-O, when you mix it, it has like that, I don't know, it's like the texture of it is just perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our patties. I'm just going to take, I'm going to take my olive oil mixture, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the bottom of the pan, because when it cooks, I don't want it to stick. And you could just kind of shake that all around. And you guys know how this goes. If you bake cakes or cornbread or whatever, you just want to make sure that each side is coated so that it does not stick. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start making my patties. There's nothing, you can make them as big as you want, as small as you want. And the easiest way that I learned to make patties is to kind of make a meatball first and then just flatten it out. Like I said, you can make these as big as you like, as small as you like. Being that I'm going to eat them with some veggies, I just kind of make mine a nice size. That way I will be full, because I don't know, me and veggies, we don't get along. I'm only eating them so that I can lose a couple of pounds. So just make your patties. And you can fry these turkey burgers if you want to. You can put them in an air fryer, whatever the case may be. But because I have to, I'm actually doing 2 videos in one today. So you guys will see this outfit again next week. That's okay, because I'm cooking a meal for me, and then I'm also cooking a meal for my boys. So I'm making 2 different meals. And I'm just gonna stick these in the oven while I prep their meal, because I'm gonna do their meal in the air fryer. All right, so as you guys can see, I've gotten all my I've gotten all my turkey burgers here, and as you guys can see, they're sliding. That's what you want. You don't want them to stick, and it's okay that the 2 at the top is on top of there. They won't stick or anything. They won't cook together, because we're gonna flip them halfway through cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cover this in aluminum foil, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven on a 375-degree temperature, and we're gonna let this cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. So while that's in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and start on our veggies. So I've got some asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and yam patties. I got all of this from Walmart. We're gonna start with the yam patties first, just because we just are. So I'm just gonna put a few in here. It's a pretty big bag, but I'm just going to put a few in here, and I'm going to show you guys how I do mine. We've gotten our frozen patties. Now you can use these, you can use the cubes, or you can use sweet potato fries. Whatever you like, you can use that. You don't even have to use sweet potatoes. I personally like sweet potatoes, so that's why I'm using sweet potatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my olive oil cooking spray, and I am just going to spray these down really well. And I'm also going to spray my pan as well that I'm gonna cook everything on. This is going to be everything on one pan, because we just are. So in here I have some sea salt, pepper, garlic, cinnamon, cumin, and paprika. Not cumin, paprika. So it's paprika, salt, pepper, garlic, and cinnamon. And you just want to take this and you just want to put that all over your sweet potatoes, and you want this to be well coated. And most of that won't even go on the sweet potatoes. That's okay. You just want to mix that up. Again, I'm using another pair of gloves, and I am just going to coat all of these sweet potatoes really well. And it's okay if you don't get it on both sides. It'll still have a pretty good flavor. Now, I know a lot of people like to eat their yams sweet. I am one of those people as well, but I found this to be a really good recipe. I did kind of take this from Tia Mowry. I don't know if you guys watch her channel. She had a channel a long time ago, like a cooking show. And so I kind of borrowed her recipe a little bit, and I fell in love with it. So we're just going to put these patties right on the baking sheet. And it doesn't matter what side you put up, because we did go ahead and spray that, and that's also going to help with sticking. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and do our Brussels sprouts and our asparagus. And I'm going to season these the exact same way because I personally don't really care for vegetables. So we just going to eat them to eat them. So I've got my asparagus and everything, and I'm going to spray that with this same olive oil. And I'm just going to use some garlic salt and some pepper in both the asparagus and my Brussels sprouts. And you don't want to use a lot. You just want enough to kind of season it. And a lot of people like to put Parmesan cheese on their asparagus. I'm not one of those people. I mean, I've never tried it, but I also just started eating asparagus. It's not bad, but I have to warn you that it does make your pea smell a little off. So keep that in mind. But overall, it's a really good vegetable for your body. And we just want to toss that all around to kind of get that seasoning all in there. Just want to toss it around. That's all we're doing. And then we're just going to transfer that onto our baking sheet. All right, so as you guys can see, we don't have room for our Brussels sprouts, so I'm going to cook this first. Cook the Brussels sprouts after I'm done cooking this. It doesn't take long for any of this stuff to cook. Actually, these sweet potatoes are gonna take a little bit longer. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to switch out my pans. I'm gonna put my sweet potatoes in another pan and then put my Brussels sprouts on here with the asparagus. Cook that together, let the sweet potatoes cook, and then I'm gonna come back when everything is done and kind of show you guys what we come up with. All right, y'all, so we are completely done with our healthy meal for TasteBud Tuesdays. As you guys can see, my turkey burgers are very juicy. I do not like a dry turkey burger, so that came out really well. We've got our sweet potato patties, which came out really good, and they're actually like a, kind of like a, I don't know what this is called, but the texture is kind of weird. So if you don't like texture, then you probably won't like these. And then we have our asparagus and Brussels sprouts. It doesn't look good, but it's healthy. So that is that. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of TasteBud Tuesdays, our kind of sort of healthy TasteBud Tuesdays. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know if you will try this, because it's simple and it's kind of boring, but I mean, I like it. But yeah, guys, stay safe, practice social distancing, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Happy eating!